Let me tell you about my chainsaw. No. So anyways, those of you who's been watching my channel very long knows my soldering like crap. Oh, Puddin, she's a rough old gal. She's used hard, put up wet. And so last year I got this harebrained idea. I was going to revive it myself. I wasn't going to get a professional. I was going to revive it myself. Well, turn to find out that was a mistake because I suck at that. So, because I did a hillbilly pork job on it, don't seal good, don't have no compression because I ruined it, I screwed it up, but I don't know how I should learn. There's no other way for me to learn besides screwing stuff. Weight talks, take two. Without screwing spark part, you know what I mean. So anyways, I got the big bore kit, the big old bore kit put in it. I'll get putting a little bit more juice. Look at there, in there. So I'm gonna put that in there real quick because I got a cut today, and I'm gonna. So you know, most people when they rebuild a saw or something or do something like that, they take their time. Well, no, I already got my day penciled in, so it's in pencil, so you can erase it. All right, let's get started. Enough foreplay. Let's get cracking. All right, Puddy Pud. And let me tell you about my chainsaw. Always freaking missing, always hard to start about my chainsaw. Here you go. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Take this chair off. Now I look at life like the weather. And if you got yourself a bunch of cloudy days, you need to get yourself around the right people that gives you sunny days. So, a few things have changed in my life recently, and my life is a lot better. And if y'all told me 6 months ago that my life would be a lot better, I'd have told y'all you was full of baloney. All right. Let me tell you people about my chainsaw. Always freaking missing, always hard to start. It's my chainsaw. And I put like Loctite on everything. So we're gonna see how hard she comes apart. But it should be easy. I just gotta pull the chug up out of it and put a new chug in it and a new piston. Whereas before I had to put bearings in the bottom end. And that was a fiasco. Had to change bearings on my chainsaw. Come here. Look, she's a rough old gal. I ought to just cut that off. Give Puddin some more room to breathe. Puddin. Oh yeah. And the yeah, air doodad is loosey goosey. On my chainsaw. I broke these bolts off. I don't know, I guess I smacked them with a hammer and messed the threads up. Well, they wouldn't screw out, they broke off. Husqvarna, that's the only problem with them. They're so powerful they can't hold themselves together hardly. How about that skill, guys? Oh. So, and this is all blue Loctite here. I better make sure I ain't got no oil up there. I don't want oil in my... No, we good. We good, buddy. We good at the back 10 forward there, get bad. Yeah, and I don't clean stuff up before I start into it. You know why? Because I ain't got time. I can clean things up. I could be one of them guys. I could do things like you got all kinds of time in the world, but I don't. And the reason I'm doing this twice is not because I'm sloppy, which partially might be true, but it's because I don't know what I'm doing. And this time, I think I know what I'm doing a little bit better. There's always that next time. You know what I'm saying, good Danny? That's a red 10 forward. Oh gosh, Dory. Boy, that son of a buck bit good. Like I said, I blew Loctite the crap out of it, but that one screwed right out. I don't know why it did. Whatever I put on this one's working better. I didn't think it's loose enough I could do this yet. Oh, it's gone, sir. There's getting better. Oh, Jesse. Oh, Jesse. I like that. Boy, when they come out and they got that blue on there, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, would you? Look at the... Whew. Always Loctite. Unless you don't need Loctite, then anti-seize. Always put some on your bolts. It either needs Loctite or anti-seize, one or the other. Bolts don't go on dry, and I broke them off. See the fresh brake? I want to tell you about my chainsaw. Nuts, he says I need a new one. But this one here's just getting good and broke in. Or did I say broke again? Everybody making fun of my chainsaw. Let me get off my carbonator now. What y'all think of my choke handle? I got a Check's here out. Oh, come on. Now, let go. Let go. Got a little green earplug in there. That's holds my... That works slicker than a whistle. I tell you what, I'm gonna patent that. Everybody said, well, y'all patent. Oh, old Puddy Pud, you're a rough old gal. Mounts all loose. Whew. Let me get these. I'm gonna try to do this without pulling that carburetor all the way off. I took this pulse line. That's your pulse line. That gets your blood a-pumping. What do I need down in here? Tell you lovely people about my chainsaw. Oh, that's gonna be big old metric pieces. That's too big. Whew. Boy, it's gonna have to be smaller than that there, Gig Betty. Won't have to drop this out, and they're no good, but it's going to go smaller yet there, Gig Betty. What the Hades? Smaller yet? Well, that's the only size I got that's smaller than that. Tell you lovely people about my chainsaw. Alright, something's going on here, funky. We got something funky. And I don't think it's a monkey. Got something funky. Well, I don't know if this is going to work like I think it is or not, but I'm going to try it. Probably never in a million years work like I want it to here. Probably the only idiot that's ever tried a quick change on a jug. Yeah, look. You can tell down in here. Look, see the scratches from my stupid port work? That's all me. That's why I don't have compression. But you whiv and you learn. Or you're like me, you whiv and you never learn. Whatever, Tater. What the F ever. What the Franklin ever. Here you go. Here you go. There's how the piston fared. I probably shouldn't share this on the internet, but I don't really care. If it helps anybody else, I don't care if it makes me look stupid or not. It is a piece of failure, but the only way for me to learn is through failure. That's how I learn the best. Without failure, I can't learn. Now, is there any way I could save this gasket? Ooh. Consider this gasket saved. Get a bunch of dirt in my chainsaw. Probably bad for business, but I don't care, it's my chainsaw. Piston first. Wow. Oh, it's a bigger piston. Look at them animal. Woo, boy. Woo, boy. Woo, boy. Put a bigger piston in my chainsaw. Don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna do it for my chainsaw. I guess this, y'all let me know, I guess this arrow points out. I say it points to exhaust. Just a guess. The arrow pointing out to the exhaust. I know there's like chainsaw guys out there just cringing right now, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, bud. I just don't freaking care there, bud. Oh, bud. Oh, bud. Doop-a-doop-a-doo with my chainsaw. Got a new piston, and it's a little bigger on my chainsaw. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Go through the hole there, bud. See, I got guys up there waiting on me right now to help me on this spot we got cut up there. But my saw's getting bad enough. I don't want to carry it down over the hill and battle using it if she don't cut, bud. If she don't cut, we don't need her, bud. She's gonna have to cut her back. What you gonna have to cut, bud? Put a new gasket on your chainsaw. But I'm using the old one cause I'm a tightwad on my chainsaw. Oh, that's beautiful. Man, this is some classy, crafty craftsmanship. There's about 600 things got to happen at once to do this. So here's where we're going to see if it's even doable. Okay. Okay. Here's where the rubber meets the road. Oh, yeah? You know what you're doing? Oh. Hey, it worked! Oh my God! Roger! I'm the smartest man alive! You believe that? Yeah. Roger, you're not supposed to answer that. Huh? You're not supposed to answer that. Oh man, I don't know.
How are you supposed to answer?
Leave me alone. Is that where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
You gonna be same place I am.
Yeah.
I'm taking these two and charge them up for you.
Okay, you're a sweetheart.
I got one charge, I got another one that was in my truck, I'm charging. Get these two charged.
Okay.
I'll put this big one back in your truck.
Okay. Okay.
We're about ready to go.
All right, I'm hopefully not going to be too far behind you. I'm going together now. Who knows? You know it's me. It could.
You might be working on all
Yeah, I'm be here all day. Quit it. I'm putting my jug on my shiny Sean. Hello, oh, tater totter. I can't get my pulse line ran through this little freaking thing. This chainsaw is fixing to fly. Puddin', I wouldn't do that to you. Puddy, puddy, pud. Hello, whoa. I could be like the singest singer that ever sung. I think I could be part of that Garth Brooks. Oh, come on. Quit being a little turd. These little trinkets drive me nuts. I'm not like Roger. It ain't cowboy butts that drive me nuts. It's these trinkets that drive me nuts. That's what Bev says about Roger. Cowboy butts drives him nuts. I don't know about him. Just don't know about old Aja D. So I get a comment the other day, old boy, you know, said something about me not being, he wants to see me behave better and not say so many bad words so I can be there for Jesus. I said, me and God's gonna have some stuff we gotta talk about someday. And I told old boy, if he's unforgiving as you think he is, I'll just be down in hell arguing with Roger for eternity. Roger got the biggest kick out of that. So he thinks, me and Roger thinks me and him's gonna be rotting down in hell forever and arguing with each other. That's what he thinks. That's not funny. Roger, the big man upstairs might. Hopefully he goes easy on me. Hopefully I make it in, but I gotta probably clean the toilets or something in heaven. Which I don't care. I do crappy work here anyways. Don't bother me none. I could spend eternity cleaning out horse stalls in heaven, and I'd be happy doing that. Come on. This is a thing of beauty, folks. Come on. Hello. How's my jug? I can slide it on my chainsaw for a long, long time. Hello, whoa. I'm gonna make a song that sounds like I'm a ball bag. Hello, oh God, let's cry about stuff. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, why won't you go in there? How's your chainsaw? I heard it likes to sputter, and it don't like to start. Hello, whoa. So I got in early this morning. We're cutting up there a crane, and I can't record anything up there, but what we're doing is cutting on this steep hillside, and I have just a few trees there I gotta cut. I got a hand cut, but it's where the crew's working and we need to get them out of there. And I'm about at wit's end with old Puddin here, and it's cold. I don't know what the temperature is at this time, but it's cold, and I want to get my saw compression back and running right and good and stuff. And so basically this is my window of opportunity to knock it out this morning, but I can't take many hits here and still get my saw done and everything. And I got saws to build upstairs, and I'm practicing on this one so I can get it down pat, and I can rebuild them others and get them ready to go. See? Oh, gotta put my little cap on. I hear Derek leaving. Gets me about my 10-minute warning. I need to be down the road in 10 minutes. His timing is perfect. Impeccable, I have to say. Hate to sound braggy, don't mean to sound braggy, but I tied into this job. I thought, boys, this has got a certain amount of time it's gonna work. Oh, that's compression. Oh yeah. Oh, that's compression, boys. Boys and a gal, that's compression. All right, let's see what we got. Before I start this crank rope, I'm sorry. that's one job I'm mighty proud to get done. I've been wanting to get that done for a while. And with what I've learned from screwing it up before, went so much quicker. I checked my watch and I'm 38 minutes. 38 minutes from the time I turned my first screw, so wasn't bad, wasn't bad. It'd have took me longer than that to drive to a saw shop. So there you go. Let's get the road, hit the road. I gotta get to work. I gotta cut some trees. All right, I gotta come clean. Okay, the day I rebuilt that saw, the day I put the piston jug in that saw, I had to go up and cut a crane. I can't record up there, so I couldn't record what was going on. I'll give you all a quick update what happened. The idle was off. It's bucking like a mule because it was cutting, well, you know how saw it sets. Those of you that saws a lot knows how when you don't use a saw, it gets off and you don't have stuff right. So it was bucking like a mule. I was cutting frozen wood with it. Power-wise, done fine. A little bit boggy because I'm running a 63 thousandths chain. I'm taking a little bit wide of kerf, and the wood was frozen. Pulling 28 full comp chain. And I had to adjust my idle. Now, the saw sat in the truck for a month and a half. I rode around the truck, working on stuff in the shop, doing a lot of mechanicing and stuff like that. And we're going to skip forward. So this is about the 6th or 7th tree this saw's cut since I redone it. I mean, I don't use the saw much anymore, but especially this time of year when we're weathered out, we're working in the shop more. So I'm just getting the saw loosened back up, and I think it's doing pretty good now. Other than the chain, I got a lot of chatter in my chain because it ain't filed right. But let's go scope her out. But this here is going to be about the 6th or 7th tree this thing's cut since I redone it. So see what you all think. We're here at the Derby Dirt job. Yes. Son of a bug. These trees over his power line. I hit the power line once, brushed it, all of the wires everywhere. I called my brother, called my son, said, hey, we losing power? He said, yeah, Dad, what'd you do? He said it went out for a couple seconds and then come back. So, here's another one laying back here. It ain't bad, just enough to be aggravating. And if you see any smoke come out, my back's I got a back back muscle on fire. It run up right on top of my butt cheek here. I don't know what the heck happened. I probably wrestled that big heavy gear the other day. Probably would've done it. How you doing? I go on now. Well, let's see if old Puddin's ready to go. I'm gonna come clean. I didn't record starting it because I didn't know how well it's gonna start. Fired right up. You definitely can tell. I definitely can tell I got my compression back. It's just bucking and grabbing. I got my chain all messed up because well, my bar's getting a little watered out. I went heavy on the drags on one side, now I got a bite. We'll cut this little son of a buck down here. tab holding. But the daggone wind's blowing. It's got back lean power line sitting there. Oh boy, I don't trust it. I don't trust that wind blowing.
You got two behind me here you need to grab. You don't care.
I hope I can get that thing popped loose. I can ride a daggone country song. Hang on. Missing a leg, missing a tongue, 3 leg, you know, ain't a luck. Oh, come on. Come on, Bruce.
Just them 2 little pieces of shit, that's all there is down here then, after I get mine.
Of course, just fixed my daggone head. I don't want to do it. I don't want this at all. Hey, it went though. Good job, Tater. We'll take that.
Okay, Morgan, that's all I got for now. How's your road holding up in the woods? Pretty good. Doesn't look like a couple soft spots. It ain't doing too bad. Copy.
Alright, what you can now, what you can now. Good job, Tree. I got one heck of a hinge on there, but I don't care.
Well, wait.
Do what now? Come on, where's hauling that? That wind was blowing.
There's a whole bunch back there, yeah.
Winds are blowing.
You get real thin, then you go back up the field or whatever. Go back up the field and then go around the field a little farther.